Shock the system. Travis Scott, Cody Rhodes and John Cena collide at WrestleMania 41 inches. As the second night of WrestleMania 41 was coming to an end on Sunday night in Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium, WWE superstar, Cody Rhodes, finally got a chance to give Travis Scott some payback for the flagrant pounding the rapper had gave him last month. However, in a surprise development, it was Scott standing triumphant in the ring after the bell rang, as he helped John Cena beat Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania, making Cena an historic 17-time world champion. This unusual turn of events requires a play-by-play of its own. As the match reached its closing moments, Scott's official Mania theme song, his hit, Fein, played throughout the arena. Fans booed as a smiling Cena helped Scott onto the ring apron. Scott was then chased back to the floor by Rhodes. But when Rhodes began his finishing maneuver on Cena, Scott pulled the ref, by the legs, out of the ring to the floor. Rhodes then challenged Travis Scott to get in the ring, noting that both the rapper, Cena and The Rock had been the ones who'd ganged up on him last month during the WWE PLE Elimination Chamber. When Scott obliged, Rhodes hit him with his trademark, Cross Rhodes, finisher and drove the rapper's head to the mat, incapacitating him temporarily. However, the distraction allowed Cena to grab the WWE Undisputed Championship belt and hit Rhodes over the head with it, which clinched his victory. Scott and Cena brashly celebrated, holding up both of their belts in the ring. This guy's the biggest musician in the world. He's getting out there, getting hit with the Cross Rhodes, doing all this stuff where if he gets injured, I'm sure that's not helpful to his music career, said WWE Chief Creative Officer Triple H at a post-Mania press conference. To me, working with someone like Travis Scott, who has every reason in the world to walk in with an ego, for him to come in here and put all that aside and be a little kid living a dream. He walked back there after he was finished and said, "Dude, this is my full-time job now." He loves it, and to me that's what this is all about, right? If he's out there having fun and you feel it. Triple H also was asked if an actual match or matches, rather than his recent guest appearances, were in Scott's future. He responded enthusiastically, "He is the most respectful guy, and he is like a kid in a candy store with all this stuff," Triple H replied. "So when people are like that, that makes me wanna work hard for them and help them see that dream come true." Could we see him step in the ring? Just gotta tune in. WrestleMania 41, Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas. A record-shattering 78,000 fans roar beneath neon lights as the main event drama of the century is about to unfold. Tonight, the road to immortality turns unexpected when hip-hop megastar Travis Scott steps into the squared circle. His mission: back his longtime friend John Cena in a do-or-die bid for the WWE Undisputed Championship. But first, Travis has to survive the American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes, whose dream of finishing his story stands in the way. What follows is a roller coaster of punishment, betrayal, and unlikely redemption that will rewrite WrestleMania lore forever. Visual cue: fast-cut montage of Raw, SmackDown, and social media clips. 1. Royal Rumble Fallout, January 2025. Cody wins the Rumble, announcing he'll finally finish the story at Mania 41. 2. Cena's surprise return, February 14th episode of SmackDown. Cena shocks the world, revealing a contractual loophole that grants him one last title shot at Mania if, and only if, he can secure a celebrity cornerman. 3. Enter Travis Scott, March 1st. At a sold-out concert in Houston, Cena appears on stage. Microphone in hand, he calls out Travis Scott, honoring their shared Make-A-Wish work. The crowd explodes as Travis nods, yes. Headlines blaze. Cactus Jack meets Cactus Jack Boys. 4. Cody's warning. On Raw, Cody cuts a searing promo. "John, bring whoever you want. Bring the whole Astroworld. At WrestleMania, the only star that matters is the one on my boots." 5. Contract signing chaos. March 24th. A three-way contract signing devolves into a table-splitting Cross Rhodes to Travis. Cena fumes while Cody laughs, holding the title aloft. Pre-match atmosphere. Visual. Drone sweep over Allegiant. Crowd chants, "Astro World." Travis, clad in custom mocha brown ring gear with cactus motifs, walks Cena down the ramp. Cody enters last, Soaking Cody Rhodes pushes for WWE to induct former superstar into Hall of Fame. Ring announcer Cody Mike Rhodes wants to see his brother honored, wins, and if it were up to him, Ric Flair with 17 would have a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. Any outside interference results in a talk for a long time about title going into the WWE Hall of Fame. They point out that he worked for WWE for over 15 years. Cody Rhodes. Even though he's now working for AEW, buzzes, which makes it less likely he'll get into the Hall of Fame soon. Cody's brother is still saying he should be honored. Travis, well-known wrestling people, and gets yanked like into Jim a short-arm lariat, have also said that Dustin deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Disaster They think Dustin's long career and his unique character, Rhodes is toying with him, made a big impact on wrestling with surprising agility, said my sliding drop kick. I feel like he had more of an important role in the Attitude Era and moving forward. Travis climbs and I think he's extremely talented. Splash. I think Cody I'd like to see that Travis not just because I believe he deserves it, which he does, but I'd love Cross to see Rhodes. The family just Cody nails the finisher, but the Hall of Fame doesn't mean the same to everybody. Travis outside, if that makes any sense, slamming him onto the announced desk. To my family, the Hall of Fame is the thing. 5. The title and then the Hall of Fame. Charles Robinson said in an interview with Fox News. Rhodes sneers, shouting, he got over when he started playing. Golda 6 in the WWE. Inside, Golda was a very different character, wrenching and strange and sometimes shocking look and personality. Cena hovers, even though Knuckles some people thought it was too much. 7. It became popular merciful and helped make wrestling more edgy and exciting during the Attitude Era. 1, 2, he 3. Also won important titles like the Intercontinental Championship and different tag team titles during his time in WWE. Rhodes. Later in his career, opening volley, he moved around to different wrestling companies, shoulder including WCW and TNA. You can't even return to WWE a few times. Pin attempt. More recently, he's been a big momentum part of All Elite Wrestling. Cody counters the All into where he still wrestles. 2 count for Cody Rhodes calls for veteran to receive WWE Cena muscles out. Induction deadlifts him into a sit-down the WWE Hall of Fame and how one storytelling induction would mean a lot to him. Commentary sells stakes. A staple of WrestleMania weekend. Rhodes Fame recognizes Cena major names from the wrestling business and wider worlds of sports and entertainment for their contributions to the industry. Ref bump. In mid-ring collision knocks Robinson out cold. The natural disasters, arena gas, Michelle McCool and Triple H are all set to be inducted along with the first ever. 1. A mortal moment that will honor the WrestleMania 13 match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin. Clutching while many of the biggest names from previous eras have been immortalized as inductees, moral crossroads. There are still many Travis stares at want to see inducted sooner rather than later. Do what you gotta do. Speaking with Ryan Gaidos of Fox News, Swerve, Rhodes Travis spoke about what it would mean for his brother Dustin Rhodes to join his father Dusty Rhodes whipping back into Travis's face. And I've oftentimes said my brother Rhodes capitalizes I feel like he had more of an important role in the Attitude Era and moving forward. Double turn. And I think he's extremely talented to finish Cena. I think I'd like to see that not just because I believe he deserves it, which he does, but I'd love to see the family just more added. 5. Reviving the Fame doesn't mean the same to everybody Robinson's if that makes any sense. Slapping him awake. To my family, Chapter 6, the Hall of Fame is the finish, the title and then the Hall of Fame. Adjustment. My dad going was such a huge deal. Cody onto shoulders. I'd love to see him joined by my brother. Stadium shakes. But yeah, Randy is somebody I've been thinking about a lot too. Robinson crawls. We got a lot of hopefully future Hall of Famers with us. Bell rings. Dusty Rhodes was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2007 to his knees. Cody Rhodes looks ahead to WrestleMania 40 World Champ. On April 20th, respect. Rhodes will put the undisputed championship on the line against John Cena, who turned heel at Elimination Chamber by attacking the American Nightmare in begrudging respect during the same interview. Cody Rhodes gave his unique perspective on the upcoming The Gold match. Travis raises his arm. Rhodes was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame Epilogue in 2007. Hook. And so, Cody Rhodes WrestleMania looks ahead to WrestleMania with thunderous applause. On April 20th, an image no one